Download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. It's 4 core exercises that you need to focus on in order to reach the highest level of mastery. And then I'm going to give you the 3 sub-skills of legato. Once you master these 3 little skills, then the overall skill of playing very fast runs using hammer-ons and pull-offs will be very easy. So go sign up right now and get immediate access for free. See you in the course.
As the other. In my perspective, from my perspective, you might find the technique. I can't remember who used that very much right now. But anyway, just remember the details. And then what you do, once you're done or tired of playing back and forth down here on the 2 lower strings, you go to the middle strings. Just play back and forth. And then once you are tired of playing on the 2 middle strings, you just do the same thing. Steady does it, as we say in Britain. I heard that in the Postman Pat show. but that's really wise words here. Steady does it. So you just go with rhythm, the exact same amount of time in between each note. Because when you're using this kind of technique, there will be stuff that is much easier than the other stuff. For instance, changing strings. And if you're practicing very ineffectively, you are changing the pace of what you do. So you play the easier parts fast, or you play the harder parts slower. So you go, and you don't want to do this. This is absolutely forbidden. So keep a steady tempo. And then once you are bored of go back and forth like that in these 6-note shape, you can begin to cross over and go from more rapidly from one to the other, and then practice the shifts here. And from one 6-note shape to another, we have 3 of the same shapes here. But what about in between? But in between the G string, from one shape to another, I have an interesting little shift there, where I have to move my hand pretty much. And then look for the notes, because we have a very horizontal shape here. Look for where to put your finger when you shift from one string to another. For instance, here on the B string, I'm going all the way down to the 12th fret, and then I'm moving my 2 fingers down here. So I'm trying to lock in that image in my mind. So I really know the shift between this string and that string. So that's really how to practice it. What we're going to do now is to just add one little thing to this one, so we can do a sequence that sounds a little more impressive than. So we can add a little detail to that, because very often we don't need much. We just need one little variation to be able to create a lick that you can actually improvise with. You can go back and forth doing this variation when you feel like it. So let's just look at it. Let's do the middle 2 strings here. What you do is you just go up like you're used to. But once you get to that point, now I'm in the 7th, the 10th and the 12th fret on the D string, and I'm in the 8th, the 9th and the 12th fret on the G string. So I'm in that middle shape there. So I'm just tapping my way all the way, remembering this first finger tap. So I'm at the top now, so I go right back again as if I wanted to return to the first note again. So I go back on the G string. See if you can get that. But then I stop it. I don't go all the way down. I go... Then I tap, I introduce a new note in the scale. I tap the 14th fret, just a whole tone over the highest note in our little 6-note shape here. I tap that. And then I go down to this again, so I go... Let me play that slowly over and over again. And over again. So on that G string it says... That's the first thing you do when you get to the G string. Then you go tap that note in the 14th fret and then do the same thing again. Just up and down 3 notes from that note in the 8th fret. So, and you can actually circle this little lick on that, and you might find this very, very familiar. You just stay on that string and then go down once in a while. So you have a little cool lick there, and you can of course do it up here as well. So that's about it. Did I play that slowly enough for you? Let me just play that one more time very slowly. It's actually quite hard playing it that slow. But I hope to get the drift here, or otherwise you can look in the PDF. But that's about it. So now you have a way of getting from a lower note to a higher note, and then you can combine it with your this other. In the beginning there, I think that all I really did was to just come up from. I think that was the trick, really. I just played the whole scale. And then that other sequence down. But now you can improvise on your way up. You can go. So I'm going to tab this out for you. So you'll have one with just, going down and then up using the other sequence, and then where you take a stop and then improvise just a little bit. So. Something close to that anyway. So now this is the end of this video. Have fun with it, and remember to practice slowly in the beginning, getting everything right. No pushing and straining, just, get it right the first time. Use a metronome to get it in time. Sit down in front of the TV and then do, 3 hours of just simple practicing. Get the basics in place so it becomes super easy to go. And hitting all the notes right, hearing all the notes in that lick, and then just keep building on it. That was it for now. Thank you for watching.